This is the way. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight.
This is the way.
All right. I hope everybody is having a good day today. Um, Hopefully the sound alerts are much better now, um, because I've actually adjusted the volume. I don't know why they were so loud before. I could have sworn I had them at like a pretty decent sound level, and then something happened and it just put the cooldown on it, all that stuff.
Metaphysically speaking, I killed myself.
Oh my gosh. All right. Miko wants attention, so I'm just gonna hold him for a minute or two. Of course, he's gonna love the attention. You're just the star of the show, aren't you, little guy? Perfectly timed. Exactly. Right as I was about to get everything started, he's like, no, I want attention, and I'm gonna nip at your shins until you give it to me. Yeah, I'm gonna paw and nip and bite. And if I don't pay attention long enough, he might even cry. Except it won't be like a yell or a shout. It'll just be like a pathetic little whine, like, wah. Because he's a big crybaby. He's a little drama king. And now he knows I'm talking bad about him, so he doesn't want to be held anymore. Alright, get out of here. Oh, yeah, the mouse gun's been there. Yes, cat.
Insert cash or select payment type.
All right. So let's get everything going. Let's get everything set up now. Sounds so much better. Oh, that's good to hear. That's a big relief. I was worried. Actually, I should probably get myself something to drink too. I'll also be right back. I will for sure be starting soon. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay. Alright. I'm back. Alright, let's go ahead and turn that music off. Get out of here, Spotify. Hey, hey, Moth. Hope you're having hope you had a good day, or I hope you're having a good day at work. I might turn it down just a little bit. There we go. There. Alright. There we go. So yes, Your Grace. Not back last 10 minutes-ish? Oh, okay, I gotcha. Well, hopefully I can make those last 10 minutes pass by just a little bit faster. Alright, we'll just jump right in with a new game. Yes, Your Grace, the game of tough choices. Alright. Be impossible to satisfy the needs of everybody. Alright then. Get enough resources at the end of each week? That's good enough. Okay. What's this game about? Basically it is set in the sort of like fantasy medieval world, and you control a monarch who is trying to balance the needs of his kingdom with the needs of his citizens or his subjects, and then I think his family also plays a part in it too. Being impossible to make everyone happy would make me cry, oh no. Click the petition to call them forward. Boy howdy. Alright, Audrey, what do you have to say?
Oh yeah.
It's time, Your Grace. Click on the throne to step down. Okay. You better put on the crown.
You. Boy.
It's getting a bit rusty. Let's wear it. Wake up with the mindset, wow, I have a lot of people to disappoint today. You leave anyone by walking to the edge of the screen. Okay. Let's map your castle. Okay. It's a big castle. Alright, let's go. Your Grace. A deserter. Found one of ours hiding in the shed. Why would you do this, Sobek? There's too many of them.
Yeah.
We have no chance of winning. If you let them off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. Need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now. There's no place for cowards under my banner. Everyone's essential. With courage, will defeat the enemy no matter the odds. Let him lose, General. Go and stand for Devern. Thank you, Your Grace. Over here, Your Grace. What's over here? Oh. Oh boy. Archers. I guess it cuts off there. Oh, there's the title. There's the name of the game in case we forgot. 1 year earlier. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Here I come. Found me. Well done. It's not often that we can do this. Told you I don't want to play.
Ina.
Aren't you too old for this?
Ekelavo.
Rosulia, that's no way to speak to your father.
Akamuni.
Rosulia is a stick in the mud.
Estala.
See you from miles away.
Doi.
Gotcha. There we go. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens.
Anuvaka.
He always has to ruin everything.
Unasta.
She is so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide.
Juwala.
Wasn't even trying to hide, I don't want to play.
Estana upa.
Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement.
Iu.
Oh wait, you can't write. Oh, sick burn. Of course I can't, you nitwit.
Da.
Cut it out, both of you.
Iva. Ubala.
No, I'm gonna play with you.
Avampa.
The sun finally came out, let me enjoy it. Oh,
Kuyoya. Uba.
it's over this way.
Oi.
Kitani, here's the little one.
Ustu.
No,
Upa.
I was doing so well.
Iu.
You must have cheated.
Nulakanu.
Or peeked.
Nu.
I demand another trial of the game.
Dubai.
How official. Maybe next time.
Bebao.
Forgive me, Your Grace.
Dubai.
Hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive.
Yaboa.
Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. Well, here we go. Week 1.
Oh.
Petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your
We
Grace.
buy.
We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Got a number of them.
Azufa.
Can you go and speak to Lord Celia, my dear?
Kuvina.
Tried talking to her, but she just won't respond.
Estina.
Don't know what's gotten into her recently.
Umbala.
Maybe she will open up a bit more to you.
Di alba.
She's probably wandering about at the wall.
Ka.
Of course. Others.
Kabo.
Pigeons always bring so much mess into the throne room. Dungeon Guard,
Iba.
Your Grace.
Da.
I bring bad news.
Uya.
The recent rains have soaked through our roofs.
Uda.
The pantry roof has collapsed,
Uba.
as well as some walls of our dungeon.
Uda.
Only one cell is currently functional.
Uibada.
We should really fix those things before they get worse.
Ebao.
Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies.
Ebawa.
You'll see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. Okay. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor makes a note about the encounter in your archives. You can see all the entries by clicking the archives button. Okay. Now his wedding is at hand. Congratulations. The problem is, don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughter-in-laws think of our family? I want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. Okay, so... that doesn't seem like a lot, so, you know, why not?
Abua.
Can't have a marriage without the music and something kill the thirst. The thirst is the worst. We will show these peasants what a real feast looks like. Alright. Highland, yes, this game.
Amazon,
Come here representing my village. I want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. Did I just hear skibbity? No. No, you did not. Why not? Let's give him the gold.
it's so good.
Why not? Oh no, the brain rot. Oh gosh.
Kaboom,
Monsters.
kaboom,
Beasts dressed in black.
Dubai,
Came in the night.
Libate,
Unseen, unheard, until they arrived.
Dubai,
They attacked the village.
Dubai,
We heard the dreadful screams of the slain.
Kiba Lubai,
Your Grace, I beg you must send your men, check what happened, find those responsible. Tell me more.
Oi.
Who are they?
Tebo,
Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs.
Tubadoi,
Hundreds of them.
Kiboy,
gleaming metal for their claws.
Tabo.
We've never seen anything like this. Tell me more.
Oi.
Oh, okay.
Itabo. Upadaba.
My agent will check the village.
Koe wa ya.
Upo.
Thank you, Grace. Well, boy howdy. Allowing Flower to advance to next week once you're ready. Sometimes you'll need to see your family members before you can advance. Okay.
Obai.
Tell me about the kingdom.
Obai.
What would you like to know about Grace? Resources.
Iba oa.
We have to control 4 resources to keep our kingdom running smoothly.
Iba.
Gold, supplies, army, and contentment.
Ai moa
We
we.
distribute gold and supplies to our petitioners. If they are happy, their contentment will grow.
Abai.
Strong kingdom needs a big army to gain more soldiers for our army. We'll need to make alliances with neighboring lords and kings.
Iwa wa.
Gain resources through taxes as well as from the alliances we make. Okay.
Bai.
Villages in our domain pay taxes. Let the people pay their taxes. While the resentful will do what they can to get around them, resulting in less income for us. Okay.
Ubai.
Convince high in order to keep the gold flow. Okay.
Ubao.
Peasants, merchants, knights, foreigners, lords, even.
Ai obai.
Okay.
Ubai. Aba ya wo.
So it might come with malicious intentions. Okay.
O. Iba oe oe. Ubai.
Well, I guess we'll leave. Gardens, wall, dungeon. Okay. Let's go to the wall. Cat! I see a cat! Always have to pet the cat. Pet, 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 pet. Pet, 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 pet.
Tabo. Kaba. Kaba.
So you Dusty?
Koe.
Well, it wasn't me. Oh, the cat must have farted.
Wana.
And I got an achievement for it too. Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting with your sister.
Kua ya.
You want to talk about what happened in the gardens?
Ella.
No,
Ene.
I'm fine. I can see something's wrong.
I.
Fana.
Everything's fine.
Umba.
Don't you have things to do? Azalea's been pretty nasty lately.
Tiba wo.
I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. Why didn't you want to play?
Ibabo.
You just find the best spots, remember?
Kava.
Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? I'll see you later.
Oya.
Ua.
Well, okay then. Let's go to the dungeon. This is worse than I thought.
Ibabo.
Recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings of Grace.
Uba ja wo hai.
Although we still have space for some prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention.
Ye wo.
I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be
Do it,
fixed.
Pa.
We'll see this in your weekly summary of Grace.
Doi.
This sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. I'm glad it could have been me. Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please? Why are you here again? Bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe.
Uba. Uta wo.
Ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and...
Ai.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do Hold on, I didn't quite catch what he did. Stole a gallon of beer at the end. Okay. I mean, he only stole beer. Sounds like he's probably had enough, I guess.
Boya.
Hope you learned your lesson.
Boy.
Yeah.
Banabo. Bibbedo.
As they've truly chosen me, I will go and spread their wisdom. Thank you, your grace. Our paths will cross again. I can feel it. Okay then. I might be being too nice. I have a feeling I'm being too nice.
Upaewa.
Alright, let's talk to Asalia.
どうぞ
Can you explain the fight in the gardens?
Elbow. Uaya.
You and Lucilia used to be best
え
friends.
レギネビ
I mean, why is Lucilia such a big baby?
Oh.
This is the kind of thing I
お
mean.
ばな
She's annoying is all. This isn't going anywhere, is it?
Kai.
They're both stubborn.
Doi.
あどうしたママ
Ah.
が
Kababu.
な
Alright, is there anyone else in here that we can talk to? Doesn't seem like it.
Doiba. Oi, boida.
Alright, let's get out of here. That seems to be it for now. Monsters. Okay. Flood damages, new one for the village. Okay, Lucilia is smart, polite, and learns quickly from her mistakes. She is 13. Eric's middle daughter, Asalia, is adventurous and playful, and she doesn't care what others think about her. Eric's youngest daughter, she observes her sisters and learns quickly, often mimicking their actions. Queen of Didvern, Eric's wife and mother of their 3 daughters. She's always happy to advise the king on important matters. Okay. So we helped with the wedding, and we set a peasant free. Okay. So... oh, I guess we hit the flower. There we go. Okay. Getting an idea of how this works. So we did spend... oh, okay, I see. Buy upgrades and fixes for the castle. Buy and upgrades... okay. Alright, we're gonna spend a lot of gold. We're gonna fix the pantry. Taxes. Okay, so we're gonna have a bit of a deficit. Oh, a big deficit. Okay. So we'll just have to not spend gold. Or try to take it easy on gold. Oh, that's a big line. Okay. Let's go, General.
Oi.
No sign of the
Oi,
monsters.
oi.
Stumble upon these bandits though they were pillaging the
Da.
village. Red heads, sharp teeth.
Oi.
Crest of Verdovia.
Awai.
Thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts.
Dabu.
Seems like we have one right here too.
Oh.
Tell me. Whose banner are you bearing?
Be what?
Is it true that you're from Redovia?
Jadi.
Thank you for the posture check. Oh, man is right.
Oye.
Redovia is my home.
Daji
And
fa.
soon yours too. Who's your leader?
Oi.
Do you have a king?
Wata.
Or are you just a barbaric thief?
Joya.
We are a free people.
Zadawu.
We don't bow to kings or lords.
Oi, bye.
Old words for someone trespassing in another country. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch, Lilith, and the bonk. Okay, I might actually have to raise the volume of the bonk then. Because that was really quiet. I don't think I heard it. So I will make note of that. Yeah, that was really quiet.
Ha bye.
Loud bonk. Alright. You know what? I think I could probably make a quick adjustment to it while we're doing this.
Obawa. Joy.
I'm just making a living.
Você jovem.
One man might call it plunder, I call it hard work. I've heard enough.
Koibawai.
Grace, you can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands.
Abawa.
Plundering and killing innocent men?
Ubawa.
There's no question that justice needs to be dealt to this one. Throw him into the dungeon.
Oi.
He will rot in a cell.
Javazão.
Don't want to let me go, but you don't have the guts to kill?
Oi,
My
deja.
friends will gladly hear about your cowardly decisions.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe we'll interrogate him later. Alright, in the meantime, I'm gonna quickly adjust the bonk and see if I can make it a little bit louder in real time. Because I remember before it was too quiet. So let's try this. I don't know if that's going to save right away or not. How's that? Is that better? I think that's better because I actually heard it. Let's try max volume. If it is for you, okay. One more time. That's better. Okay, I think that's perfect. That sounds perfect to me. Loud bonk. Hope it's not too loud. Alright. Back to the game.
Doi.
What do you make of this, Audrey? Adovians here?
Iwa.
How would they get through the mountains?
Obai.
Why would they threaten a war?
Kabawoi.
It's a lot of questions, but I need answers.
Ubao. Ai, Obai.
It'd be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties.
Obai.
Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand.
Oi, baka.
Current resources, a war would bring certain defeat.
Oh.
I'll make preparations. Okay. Alright, what does the banker want?
Zadoi.
Bank di Florentini, your grace.
Zadoi.
Treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. How does this work?
You. What to see?
And sometimes it's hard to be a king. I want to do our best to help.
Zoho.
Okay.
Zaya. Zoe. What the
Paid off in weekly amounts.
Zo. What hey.
I do one type of loan at a time. If you want to borrow gold, you can't lend your supplies until the first loan is paid. Okay.
What
First loan is free of charge.
What
You just pay back what you take. You know what? I think I'll take them up on that gold. Okay. I'll take it.
Zo.
There. We'll get that 50 gold.
Za.
Anything else? That's it for now.
Kaboa.
Get out of here.
Righty, boy.
Eleka.
Bring news, father?
Inasta.
Celia sneaked out at night last week.
Ufugola.
Ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think.
Enakana.
She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sidonius, thick as she is,
I don't
spilled
know,
everything
guys.
to me. Those two chit-chat all the time, they think I don't realize.
Kuyawaya.
They don't speak ill of your sister.
We buy.
What's got into you, Lorsulia?
Nafagala.
Celia sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden.
Oi, tapa.
I talked to Celia about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. Oh, it's the wedding that we funded. Okay.
Sulb.
Grace, my dear son, is nowhere to be found.
Fifl.
Okay. Help us find him. Is there a chance you can do so? I don't want to send the general out yet. You know what? Screw it. We'll do it. Alright, here's Lord Etten.
Oi, day.
Lord of Branca.
What?
Be as straightforward as possible.
So,
Someone's kidnapped my daughter and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back.
so.
Thing is,
Day.
track them down and I know where they are keeping
So,
her.
he.
Procedure General did. Oh no!
Zadu.
Or I could just pay the
So,
ransom.
day.
Okay. Take the gold.
Dabawa. Za.
Safety is the most important thing.
Zudai. What day?
Alright. Well, I hope it goes well. Who are you?
Avino. Otmino.
Oi.
Ezebano.
Oya.
Asinamo. Akinapa.
Okay then. Alright, let's see who wants to talk. Let's check out the dungeon. Let's talk to this bandit.
Dabawa. Jadoi. Zudai. Koyoya. Zudaya.
It's one way of killing time in this murky den.
Vosai.
You see,
Zujaba.
Baron, that lunatic thinks everyone will follow him.
Jadzi.
Keeps raving about some promise. One of
Voja.
the 7 kings will give him his daughter.
Oishavoy.
He thinks he's got a chance at mingling with the royals.
Oidaya boy.
I still can't decide, is he the mad one? Or is it his followers who believe this bunk, who are really insane? So for now,
Koya.
stay here for a while longer, maybe you'll be useful.
Oidaya.
As long as they don't die from boredom first. Okay then.
Dabu.
Dungeon guard, how are you doing?
Oya.
Okay then. Let's go to the gardens.
Opa.
There was a wedding in the village.
Uba Daibo.
Naga Elako.
Helped him out with it, it definitely was. What you'd come to ask me first.
Dabu.
Not angry, just want you to be safe.
Metena.
Why would you be mad?
Upa Kalala.
Is it because I went to the market?
Uba.
Well, now I know about the wedding.
Koya.
Or Celia told me what happened. How would she know anyway?
Akwa.
Well, of course, Sadani.
Oh.
Yep. You're too careless.
Doiba.
Eno O.
Murder, maybe?
Kwa.
Gosh.
Gaba. Wada Dabo. Oh.
Halufu. Agana Ishta. Elaka.
You know what I'm doing? All I wanted was a little fun.
Oi.
Where Celia said you got drunk.
Wana.
That's a lie.
Waka Esta.
I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times?
Awanaka.
Since she turned 13, she thinks you'll make her marry some fat dumb prince and send her off to another castle.
Istu Vakuna.
If she tends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best.
Uboy.
Gosh.
Oi. Kaba.
Doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with name calling.
Kupawa.
You are confined to the castle. Grounded. No more visits to the market.
Ibabo.
Uwagu.
What are you supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls?
Ishtavu.
Kaba. Koi.
Alright. Well, I guess we might as well talk to the other daughter. To the wall!
Oi. Abadaya.
It looks very old. Anyone with some strength could probably just barge through it.
Bajubo.
Generals and hunters sometimes come here to practice swordsmanship. Okay. I need to figure out how to get more generals. That's for sure.
Dilla.
Celia told me what's going on.
Doiba boy.
I don't know.
You won't have to marry a stranger.
Wanda bayo.
Tradition says a girl your age needs a husband, but I promise you won't have to marry a stranger.
Iba boy.
We'll make sure we know the prince well before the wedding.
Ella.
Time will show.
Boy.
Well, there we go. Of course, we have to pet the cat. Pet, 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 pet. Alright, off we go. And to the bedchamber. Alright, let's talk to the queen.
Bunas.
Foreign barbarians visited us.
Boy dapo.
Ashabu. Ivana.
Kwa.
I'm afraid it is.
That boy.
And it is in the dungeon. I already questioned him.
Ik.
Cannot be Eric.
Hey bo.
Said so himself, how would he know?
Uestela.
13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug.
Boy.
Bayron, was it?
Inu.
Does it matter?
Ikanam.
After 13 years, a Rodovian shows up in our castle.
Da.
I'll be damned.
Tivinala.
Lucerla will soon become a woman, and we'll need to find her a husband.
That boy. Yeah.
And Bayron, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What about the witch?
Ib.
Do you remember the curse?
Kabibas.
I don't even want to think about this.
Alakabunas.
Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things with the thug turn out. Oh, what now?
Boy.
What are we going to do?
Akanula.
If Bayron ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him.
Yeah boy.
We just need to play stupid.
Kabadi.
Unless he shows up with an army.
Wala bayo.
How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't.
Kalana.
How could Rodovians get to Bavern?
Pastinas.
Anything seems possible at this stage.
Kuvina.
You did send the bandit to the dungeons?
Boy. Yeah.
Ikana. Estina.
How are you holding up?
Ana. Ale.
Marry a prince, a lord even, yes, but let her marry a thug?
Imo.
You can't do this.
That boy.
It'll be fine, won't let them take her away. Well, boy, heckin' howdy.
Ina. Inka.
Hey.
Uva.
We can do this.
Wada da biwa.
Alright, let's fix the market stall. There we go. I am tempted to fix the theater, but I think we'll just hold on to the gold for now. Pigeon. We cross the mountains, we will come for what was promised, for the gods have graced us with their strength. Bayron, king of Ferdovia. Oh, jeez. So they do have a king after all.
Goodbye.
Where there's a king, an army follows.
Bye.
What promise are they battling about anyway? I don't know.
Iwawa.
Whatever their imaginings are, they will probably come looking for them.
Goodbye.
The problem is, our treasure has seen better times.
Well.
Seeking allies might be our best bet.
Bye.
I'll let you get on with the audits. I'll make some preparations in the meantime. I'll be in the council chamber, your grace. Alright. Let's talk to the petitioners. Just as the hunger have struck our village, dressed black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dogs now. Some basic gold, or 5 sacks of supplies. That way we can at least keep our children fed. Take the gold. There we go. 12 gold to hire men, buy resources to build tavern.
Yeah.
Tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk.
Come on, Pino.
Well positioned, has many visitors, but they never stay for long.
把这猪打好。
New tavern will change that and guarantee a steady
Come on,
income.
Pino.
Share the profits once I start making money on the business. Fuck it. Sounds that actually sounds good. Okay. And what do you want? Disease is crawling in our village. Nothing serious, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes are all over the place. Out of nowhere. Okay. I'm gonna give them supplies.
Elbow.
Make sure everyone has access to what they need. Alright then. Not too bad. So far, so good. Alright, who do we need to talk to? Guess not too much is going on.
Double.
Pumpkin.
Ah.
Shouldn't be playing here.
地霸王。
Elena.
Ah, fine, you can stay.
Cowboy.
Il gusta. Hola, Nakele.
Boy. Oh. Iba double.
Not sure how accurate it is, but it looks nice.
Hey, boy.
Alright, Audrey, what do you have for me? When it's a scout, he'll let us know what we're up against. Should invite King Talus, he might be able to help. Okay. Let's suggest inviting Talus. Here you can view details of each of your potential allies. Okay. That's a lot of soldiers. Excellent. Okay. Should be able to repel Udovia, no matter what they come with.
Boy.
Okay. Arrived. Okay. So I tell us King of Etana in hope of finding an ally. Alright. Father came asking for help to find his son. King has sent an agent to look for the son. The president was very happy about it. Let's see, ransom. Gave gold to pay the ransom. Lord visited the castle and mentioned about food before his life. Never gave any details. And then we also have a tavern. Boy howdy. Okay. Some monsters. Okay, so the monsters turned out to be people from Fredovia. I see. Okay.
Double. Double.
Is there anything going around here? Okay, we could talk to her again if we want to. Oh, okay. Nothing to say. Alright. That's fine. Let's head into the next week. Okay, so taxes, we got some gold. Gonna hold on to that gold. Alright, what does the general have? Found the son of the peasant. Was lost in a nearby forest looking for home. Was weak and thirsty, but should be back to full strength soon enough. Awesome. This King Talus. Alright. Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shine, Eric. Oh.
Ipa. Asana hu. Para ko na.
Kaba.
Usala.
We bye. Blood you.
Oh, oh no, that was a bad impression on the king.
That's
Damn.
why.
That I'm still standing where I am.
Oi,
Forgive me, we
Ka.
have had a lot going on recently.
Play away.
That's you're going to make me stand like a
Koi
cobra.
waya.
Of course, let's talk in the council room. Well, shoot. That was a bad impression.
Oh yeah. So I was.
What you doing in here? Are you letting children play with your archives?
Right up.
Go, be gone.
Flood that war.
Are you a king or a blasted nanny, Eric?
Flood away.
It would be so important that you couldn't just send me a pigeon.
Uba.
I'll be straightforward with this.
E Bible.
Need an army. Dovia has threatened me and my family.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, they.
So
They're
I.
simple men, untrained.
Bloody.
Tell you what,
Oh yeah.
I'll give
Flood.
you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way.
Oh.
Just like that?
Oh yeah. That's.
Of course not. You see,
Bloody.
son Ivo has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess.
Play.
It was always bothering me. It's about time he grew up.
Flood away.
Wife would keep him busy, out of my way.
Fly read.
Marcelia would be good enough for him.
That's why.
She could teach him a thing or two.
Oh yeah. That yo.
I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here,
Flood away.
plus anything else you can find.
Oh back Kuba.
Still seek cures for your wife. Her condition hasn't improved.
Saya koi.
Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lord Sulia and access to these books.
Sada boy.
We'll do it on my terms.
Oi Kabawa. Flada. Saya koi.
When Rodovia comes, who will protect your people, your family.
Blood that
Are you going to
sword.
order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? Provide a general
Ka. Kuwa ya.
to help with our people's needs.
So I.
How about I just pay for one of yours? That's fine.
Flada away.
Send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later.
Blada away.
When you get lost in your books, then I think I will start from this
That
room.
boy.
But you can find me in the throne room if you need.
Oh yeah. That's.
A new ally. Doesn't feel like an ally. Are you able to keep reading the text out loud or no? I'm listening in the background. Oh yeah, I can keep reading the text. I'm sorry, I was I guess I was just trying to read through it fast, but I can read it out loud, no problem. I will ask him how his wife is.
Obama.
Haven't seen Paloma in years.
Boy.
Does the illness persist? Why are you so curious about her? Yes, she is still sick. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be here.
Swaya.
Like I told you already, it's none of your business. How is Ivo?
Iba dabo.
I'd like to know a little about your son before, you know, the marriage.
Fly.
What's there to say? Ivo has royal blood, and I pay enough for his masters to ensure that he's at least half as smart as I am.
Hey way.
Can you just... Okay. He just wants to read. What's going on in Atana?
Yaboa.
Did Yelis and Berevia resolve their wars yet?
Kuya.
What were they fighting about again?
Swaya.
Land? I don't know, and I don't care to find out. I have my own problems.
Ubawa.
Is everything all right in Hagos?
Ibabo.
I've always wanted to visit your beautiful town.
Flay away.
Why don't you? Go and see for yourself what it's like. Better than this rat hole. Can I... Okay. Did you find anything yet?
Hey.
Are those books of any use?
Oh yeah. Flay.
Healing fever, how to prevent dysentery, something about malaria.
Fly.
All of these are useless.
Ay Cabo.
I'll be in the throne room if you need me. Read as much as you'd like. Well, shoot. Okay. We've got a few places to go around to. Let's go to the gardens.
各位，
Azalea?
地霸王，
Of course she's not here. Your Grace? How are you doing?
いいかもか
You're a king, so why are you listening to the man in the council chamber, Father?
不会啊，
Well, he's a king too, you know.
不会
But you're a better king. He should listen to you.
对，
Yes, yes, keep your voice down, Parker. Alright, there's no one else in here. Let's go to the castle wall. And there's the general.
喂，
Your Grace.
卡
That's
波
all.
啊，哇，喂喂，
Alright, let's go.
Stanley.
Something I need to tell you.
快，
We have no choice.
回拜，
You must marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana.
一
It's...
Oh.
I'm sorry.
的拉卡法
What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this?
带不把他，
We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us.
喂，
A war is coming,
阿拉克苏鲁
so I'm going to be sacrificed. Did you even consider any other options?
杜瓦卡纳
Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter?
对，
Well,
埃基尼鲁达
I knew it. Knew the day I'm old enough, you would just sell me to the highest bidder.
阿山
You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you?
皮乌纳斯
I wish I was a common girl, living in the village, having nothing to worry about, being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I've never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. And she's out of here. Alright then. Well, let's keep going. I feel like we've already messed a few things up. We were being too nice.
阿爸
Darling? Lorsulia is getting married.
哦，
一个
What? No, did Bayron find us? We can't let him.
大波，
Lorsulia will marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana.
来不，
Made a treaty with Talus, marriage for army in return.
大温
No, we cannot let her marry a barbarian. Eric, you said you would find a way.
埃尼巴
Wait, Ivo? That's good.
阿拉
That's great.
奥纳斯蒂
Ivo is a prince after all, and if Lorsulia is married to Ivo, then Bayron can't do anything.
埃朱法
Talus's army might simply scare them away.
奥卡多
This is fantastic news, Eric. Wonderful.
嗯
Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests? Menus? We need to decorate the throne room.
卡拉纳
We need to buy flowers and decorations.
乌巴
And we need a band, too.
大波啊，
I'll take care of that.
大波诶，
We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week.
伊巴纳
Does Lorsulia know yet?
哦，
Yes, she didn't take it well.
门莫
Oh, but what does she know?
杜巴拉
She wouldn't want to marry that barbaric Bayron.
伊卡诺
Who knows what Wadovians do with their wives?
古巴西纳
Wouldn't surprise me if they cut them up and eat them for dinner the next day.
乌巴拉
Give her time, she'll come around to the idea. How are you holding
卡
up?
比巴
I'm well. I think I might actually sleep tonight.
埃古斯塔
Hang
比
on. No, everything's on my head. What shall we eat?
迪巴乌巴斯塔
Where will I get a dress? Oh yeah, the wedding.
埃巴卡
I think things will turn out perfectly fine.
阿纳
不会啊，
I told you to get some rest
Uva.
now. Fine, I will stay here. Alright. Throne room time. Alright, here's the Lord. Your Grace. Guess we'll get back to the throne.
啥哩？
Your Grace, my daughter is back.
哇，
I've paid these thugs the ransom.
我的哩，
I was nervous as ever in my life, but surprisingly, it all went smoothly.
我的哈，
They got what they wanted.
我的，
I don't think there will be a problem anymore.
啥都会，
As a thank you, I actually scraped together some gold. Here, take this. Oh, nice. Oh, very nice. I think we got our gold back. Alright, next week. later that night.
Akraidu.
There better be something important at this ungodly hour.
Oi, ba.
Your Grace, Rodovian's forces have been spotted nearby.
Oh.
We should send our men to track them down.
Ivana.
They've come for Lucilia. Eric must do something. Send a general.
Ka.
Let's send Stan.
Yabua.
We need to see what they're up to. Go, Stan, go. Alright. So we have... Okay. Let's buy some fabrics. There we go. Time until wedding, 4 weeks. Okay. So we've got time. It'll be fine. General,
Oi.
what have you learned?
Oi, oi.
Rodovians have formed stationary posts around our castle.
Oi, oi.
Camps, if you like.
Badu, oi.
They're planning their next moves.
Oi, oi.
Destroying the posts should damage their ability to form strategies, Your Grace.
Oi, badai.
Although we now have a prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage.
Oi.
Should take a look at the map.
Oi.
Send an agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible.
Kwa.
Wait on my mark, General.
Wata.
I will instruct you where to strike.
Boa.
Yes, Your Grace. Okay, so now we have a map. Okay. We need to send a general to eliminate the posts. See the posts, open the map by clicking the map below. Okay.
Uwai.
We'll be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks.
Obai.
Rodovian posts need to be eliminated by then.
Iwa.
We still need to provide for the people's needs.
Koi boai.
Striking the right balance between the two might be tough, if not
Kabao.
impossible.
Oh.
With our current resources, we will need to prioritize. Okay. Spawn location may result in gain of resources. Send any agent to... Okay. So there's... Okay, there's 3 posts. I see. We'll just start with this one. Right. Let's assign the general. Go, Stan, go. Alright. So I was saying... Tongue twist. Ah. The son was found safe and sound. There are no worries. Here's a little something. Life made a cake for you. A strawberry one, I think. Thank you, Your Grace. Well, there we go. Strawberry pie. Tavern you helped me to establish is up and running. It's doing so well that it's not just a stop between long trips, it's more of a destination on its own now. As promised, I will start sharing my profits with you. A whole gold every week. Oh, that sounds fair, right? You must be joking.
Kaba.
Make it 4.
Uba.
I made this happen, so I want a bigger cut of the profits. But Your Grace, someone still has to pay for maintaining the tavern. The innkeeper, the supplies, these don't come true.
Ba kaba way.
This is none of my concern. You tried to make a fool out of me. You'd better get to work in that case. There we go. Now we're getting a fair cut from that.
Boy.
Alawi.
What happened to her when she leaves?
Kanala.
She promised me she'd take care of me, but now she's leaving.
Alapu.
Why would she lie? And what happens to Dusty? What about Dusty?
Uba.
You more concerned about Lorsulia or her cat? Both, truly.
Wata dabo.
It's her cat. She will probably want to take Dusty to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lorsulia's choice. I'm sure she would prefer to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. Why does she do it then? If she would rather stay, she should. Can you talk to her, convince her to stay? Of course. I can try convincing her, but I don't think that will change a thing. I knew I could count on you, thank you. Oh gosh. They took our cattle.
Sina vad för pre.
Monsters of steel came in the night and took
Pre kan
everything.
vinna så.
Sure, there's plenty of grass left now, but what's the good of it if there isn't cattle to graze on it?
Repetine.
Can you help us, Your Grace? Take some supplies.
Uba day,
Here
boy.
you go.
Manasifo. Ha!
That's perfect. Thank you, Your Grace. Alright. Hey, Elliot, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. It's going okay? That's good to hear.
Inu.
Darling, how are the wedding preparations going?
Kuwa ya.
Do you need help with anything?
Kano vadasta.
Preparing some handmade decorations. I hope Lorsulia likes them.
Ah.
I'm sure she will. They're lovely, my daughter.
Kabibas.
Wedding is so soon, and there is so much to do.
Kamabu.
I think we're going to have a roast duck and Calasian salad. What game are we playing? We are playing a game called Yes, Your Grace. It's a game where I am playing a king, and I have to prepare the kingdom for an invasion, and also keep everybody happy at the same time. So far, things will go horribly wrong. Oh yeah, I have no doubt that they will. Boy howdy. Exactly.
Balukula.
I don't know yet about the cake. I need to speak to Lord Sully about
Iba
it.
boy.
I'll let you work on the preparations. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room.
Imo.
Alright, I'll see you later. Alright, to the castle wall. Because we're going to marry our daughter off. I'm drinking tonight, just letting y'all know. Please excuse any spelling errors. Alright, thanks for letting us know. Thank God for autocorrect, yeah. Alright, Alice. Let's have news. Green icon will appear. Okay. Well, let's invite Ada then. There we go. And I think the King Talus is already here. So. Well, thank you for this. Thank you for the sub, Kaylin. Appreciate you. I'm gonna get high with my boyfriend tonight. Nice. I hope you have fun. Your Grace, how are you doing? You're king, so why do you listen to the man in the council? Okay, we've already had this consultation. Asalia, you have a sword. Swords?
Wala bayo.
Please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Lorsulia.
Tara akana.
She's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance.
Kuwa ya.
Let me be the judge of that. Show me what you've got.
Wala.
Really, you will fight with a girl?
Kuwa ya.
Let's go.
Wala ba.
I don't really know how to.
Ustala ba.
Since I can't go to the market, I had to just find something else to do. I just picked them up. Just swing your sword.
We bye.
Let your opponent hit you and be quick.
Dabawa.
That's the basics.
Asta.
Am I holding it right?
Alu.
Ouch.
Doi.
Too slow.
Akuno.
My turn.
Oi baka.
You've got quite an arm there again, lady.
Dabawa.
Just tell me, Asalia, what is going on with you two? Still holding grudges?
Ivota.
She's locked herself up in her chamber. What a baby.
Doi.
You did leave feces on her bed.
Inakova.
Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out.
Akana una.
Is this what will happen to me one day too? You will be 13 next year. Yep, she's getting to that age. What's Northwest Zombie Girl? Huh? Going to listen to Northwest Zombie Girl again because last time it made me really relaxed. It's a song. Alright. Daughter's gonna be 13 next year.
那不会啊，
We'll get requests for certain, and no one wants a spinster.
酷啊呀，
We will find you someone reasonable. I guess I didn't think of it before.
わさま
This puts everything into a different perspective.
いけなあば
I was angry at her for being so irritating, but now I'm angry at her that she's leaving me.
あふがと
I feel bad for her. But who will I vex now? Sidani is too young. It's not the same. Who am I gonna bully now? Gosh,
那不会，
I'm sure you'll find a way to occupy your time.
酷以为啊，
Guess we should end it here.
いのと
I was just warming up.
えぱせね
Do you think we could do this again one day? Sure.
以为
I'll find you when I have a while.
あなえぬ
I suppose that'll be never then. We hardly do anything anymore.
快，
Tell us or tell you otherwise. Trust me.
おばな
Father, I'm sorry.
あさん
What I did to Lursulia wasn't fair.
え
Don't apologize to me.
おはらか
I know. I feel like it's best to give her some time.
えのぶ
I will make it right, though. Stay safe.
あとな
Alright. So I guess I can't visit Lursulia, so I think that's actually going to be it for this week. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait. There's the bandit in the dungeon. I forgot. Gosh. Okay, well, let's... Actually, if we dish out the monies... There we go. We've got... Repair the theater. So we got more contentness. And then, we're prepared for the wedding. Alright. What does Audrey have to say?
500，
There's still time until the wedding.
500，
Check out the Davian post when there's a chance. Okay, General up above. No sign of the Davians at the East Post. Okay.
哎喂，
There was nothing left behind. That seems kind of weird. Alright, West Post. Let's send them out. Lady Ada. Alright.
えかせね
Your Grace, you called for me.
こばあたこ
I always forget how beautiful this castle is, Your Grace.
えかうあ
I really should visit Grevino more often.
あぶうか
Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favor to ask of you.
不会啊，
What can I do?
こわうば
There's a nefarious thief going from lord to lord, pretending like he needs help.
いらかの
He convinced other nearby lords to give him gold, including me.
うてあファカの
He always says he's a merchant and his goods have been stolen.
うが
I'm sure he will visit you sooner or later. What does he look like?
我帮了吧，
Was he wearing anything specific? Did anything stand out? Oh, Riley, how long do you plan on streaming today? I was gonna aim for probably about 2 hours, maybe 3. So probably another maybe hour and a half. I do have to get some like chores and laundry done, but I think I'm gonna aim for 3. Probably around 3 hours. Yeah. That sounds awesome, Possum. Well, boy howdy, it sure does. Was he wearing anything specific? Did anything stand out? Yeah, I have to do laundry. Gonna go for a little bit, but I'll be back before you'll be done. Awesome. Alright. Well, have fun, Elliot. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to hear from you again.
こわなひだ
Was wearing a dirty cream apron and a dark green shirt.
Is that-
Okay. And he was wearing a hat.
会話呀，
We'll keep an eye out.
一般不，
If I find him, I will send for you as soon as possible.
えしてぶ
Thank you very much, Your Grace. Alright then. Hey, it's Pietro
Much
again.
into pool.
I think I know that they are after me.
各位，
What are you talking about?
No.
Yesterday when I went to bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles.
Ese pardon.
They left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill.
Si.
Your Grace. And there's the Queen. Have you seen Lord Sulia?
喂，大婆
I，think she's still locked up in her chamber. She's refusing to come out.
地霸王，
I think it's best to give her some time.
Inalo.
I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding is so close.
Aba uva.
Wanted her to help me pick the flowers, but she won't talk to me.
Ola kava.
I suppose you're right, though. I will get back to preparations.
我
Of course. Alright. Soldier, what do you have to say? Another village has been raided by Radavian's forces.
おい、
Should we aid them in their time of
爸
need?
爸や我，
This could have great effect on our people's contentment.
古堡我，
We can't allow Rodovia to threaten our land. We do not have the general.
喂喂啊，
And the focus on what's important.
大婆，
Let's hope that the Rodovians don't strike again. Well, shoot. Lost a little bit of contentment, but I think that's gonna be okay. Alright, merchant, what do you have?
Hey, boo.
Bring your mixture that can cure illness.
Boo.
Works
Boo.
most of the time.
Ew.
Cures almost
Boo.
anything.
Boo-boo-boo-boo.
Won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. No thanks.
伊
Boo-boo-boo-boo. Hey,
How
boo.
can you know for sure that you won't need it soon?
Hoo-doo-woo.
Perhaps I will peddle it elsewhere. Excuse me for just a second. Yeah, excuse me for just a second. Okay, had to blow my nose. Now I'm back. Alright. And bedchamber. Alright, what does the queen have to say?
Aba.
How are you holding up?
Kalana.
Think I might actually sleep tonight.
Ilaga.
Everything's on my head. What shall we eat? Where will I get a dress? How are the wedding preparations going?
拜拜，
Big day is in 3 weeks.
Pastinas.
Can't believe how fast time flies.
Ovala.
Lord Celia doesn't really want to get involved with the wedding preparations, so everything's on my head.
我得啦比我，
She'd be less upset if she understood that this is the best option we have.
哎无，
You think we should tell her about the promise?
Akivu.
No, Eric. How do you think she would react?
Ivuna.
She would hate us forever for promising her before she was even born.
Unu.
She can never find out about this.
Ikana.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
喂，
Damn, I look so tired.
要
Or maybe I'm just old. Alright, we don't have anywhere we need to be.
Metena.
Okay, we just tell her to stay safe. Alright. Maybe I'll check the council chamber. Did you find anything yet?
卡布啊，我也得有，不来了，
Okay.
对吧？
Alright, so what's next? Okay. Map. So General's already working on that. Alright, to the next week. Man, we don't have anything to fix. Oh wait, forgot about the captive in the dungeons. Again. Oh well.
喂，
Close to the wedding.
伊巴乌啊，
Need to make those Rodovian posts. Make sure those Rodovian posts are not a threat.
喂巴达伊，
No sign of the Rodovians at the West Post.
喂对，
Did find a hell of a mess, though.
Oi, no.
They left gold and supplies behind.
No, what?
Must have gone away in a hurry. Okay. Well, send him out on the last. Okay, thanks to the new inn, we've built our workers are happier and work harder.
Oh?
And plow much faster.
Em biết ngồi mò.
Still need to maintain the inn, but I want to bring you something extra for the help.
Tao bỏ phim nạp phe.
Contribute 1 gold every week to the kingdom. Oh, that's very generous.
Ui, bye.
Okay.
Cabo, boy.
Please visit us if you need any more help.
Bà chỉ mò.
Merchant,
Oh, Baba.
your grace.
Da.
Our tavern in Branca is finished.
Baba, Metiba.
With you taking over half the profits, it's unable to pay the upkeep on the staff and the supplies, so I had to focus on what was selling best. Powerful wines and spirits.
Baba, do it a ball.
What I didn't realize at the time was that this new approach would attract a new kind of guest. Kind of likes drinks, shout, and brawl.
A Baba Buna.
It was long before it all went down the privy. The entire place is wrecked.
Ukawa.
So a little renovation is needed. What's the problem?
Yeah.
It would take a lot of gold and effort to put everything back to normal. Besides, the reputation of the place is already tarnished. There's no way it will succeed after this.
Kibi.
Farewell, your grace.
Oh, oh, oh.
If you hadn't been so greedy, I could have made it a world-renowned tavern. Ah, okay. Well, so much for that.
E Babo.
So they can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet.
Kuyoya.
Never said you can't have a cat, just not Luculia's one.
Okamakushi.
It's a snail. Found him in the gardens, and I named him Smudge.
Yeah, boy.
It's an unusual pet with an original name.
Alana.
He is nice, but he's not a cat. He's all slimy and sticky. Kind of gross.
Ita pet.
That's the best replacement I've found so far. Maybe if Lucilia didn't have to leave, she could find me something better. I see what you're trying to do here.
Kuwaya.
I don't think your tricks are going to work.
Abadaya.
When Lucilia has to leave, she'll marry Ivo, and with that, she'll have to stay with him and support him. So there's no way.
Boy.
No way.
Ina.
Think you would love it in the council chamber, Father. When can I go back there?
Kuwaya.
I mean, snail? What was it? Smeary? It's Smudge.
Walakana.
It's not that hard, Father. He smudges, that's why.
E.
Yes, Smudge.
Doi Baboy.
Afraid you won't be able to go to the council chamber for a while, though. King Talos is staying there until the wedding ceremony. Okay, then. Your Grace, I have a small favor to ask of you. Teeny tiny. What happened to any would you happen to have any spare gold? You see, 1 piece of gold is all I ask for. That way I could get myself some booze. I know this is rather unusual, but I would greatly appreciate the help. So what say you? New boots, you say?
Kaboa.
Fine. But it better be boots. Of course, what else? Thank you, Your Grace.
Okay, babe.
Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. I
Abawa.
guess there's a monster on their banners.
No.
No, not at all.
Oi Baka.
Locals for sure, but they were armed.
Koi Bao.
Food supplies and cattle were stolen.
Badable.
I would greatly appreciate your support. Let's just give them some supplies for now. That's all I can spare.
Obawa.
Hope this will compensate your losses.
Oi Boa.
That should be more than enough.
Koi
We
Bao.
are much obliged. And then merchant. Been robbed. There goes what a bunch of thugs threatened my life if I did not give them all my goods. I'm left with nothing and nowhere to go. You trying to fool me? Let's imprison him.
Baba.
It was the Radovian barbarians.
Kai Wada.
They will spend time in our dungeons.
Bye.
Should let Lady Ada know that we found her wrongdoer. Hello, Lore. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch.
that boy.
Sounds like Rodovia has copycats of sorts.
I will
Other bandits can now get away with their crimes more easily. They know the blame will fall on Rodovians and hope we won't look for them. Things will settle down after the wedding, I'm sure, Your Grace. Okay then. Map. Oh, it's already been explored. Okay. Oh, right, I already sent someone out to do that. Okay. Oh, let's take a let's take let's take a walk around the castle. Alright, bedchamber, dungeon. Let's go to the dungeon. Oh, now we've got both of them in there. Okay. Didn't think a king would come in. Okay.
Boy,
Ew.
Kuiwaya, Kupoa.
Alright, so we caught the guy that was trying to swindle nobles.
Ibana.
Alright, how are the wedding preparations going?
Uba.
Has Lorsulia spoken to you at all?
Istabo.
She hasn't. I'm very worried about her.
Di alba.
She hasn't eaten anything for the past few days.
Subala.
Hope she'll forgive us for this one day. How are you holding up?
Estina.
Well, I think might actually sleep tonight.
Ibosta.
No, everything's on my head. What shall we eat? Where will I get a dress? Alright, see you later. Kind of hoping maybe there was a way to talk to her before the wedding. That's a conversation we've had before. Alright. Well, next week, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Actually doing pretty okay so far. I mean, things haven't gone horribly wrong. Queen wanted to see you, Your Grace? Okay. General, my post was crawling with Rodovian scum, Your Grace. We have managed to dispatch most of them. Excellent. Good news. Excellent. With the Rodovian post gone, I think we are ready for the wedding. Neat. Pietro, so I think that perhaps you are involved. What am I saying? Why would I say this? Why would you tell someone you know that they know? I better leave. I can leave, right? What the heck is going on with Pietro? Anyway, Lorsulia, there she is. Father. Lorsulia, you finally came out. Can you please come and meet me at the wall when you get a chance? I wanted to talk to you. Of course, I will see you there. Yeah, there's a peasant. Came to ask you for help. Father is very sick with fever. Please help me. He's pale as a ghost and he shakes and sweats all the time. I've tried treating the fever with cold water and a poultice of butter, onion, and garlic. We have given him a concoction of wormwood, and mint. Egads, we even tried letting the bad blood with leeches. I'm afraid he might not last another night. Your Grace, if we had a court witch available, she could handle these diseases. That's true, you should put a word out that we are looking for one. As for your father, take this gold. Should be enough for you to buy medicine or to pay a healer. Emir can heal him. He is expensive, but this will be enough. Thank you, Your Grace. Alright then. Tell me about our battle preparations. Is our army ready? Tell us his army we will crush the Rodovian forces. We just need to focus on our kingdom and get ready for the wedding, Your Grace. Okay.
Koi. Oh yeah. Goodbye. Oh bye.
Alright, let's poke around and see what's going on. To the gardens.
Akana.
Are you ready for the wedding?
Akana.
Just had one question I must ask.
Double.
Yes?
Asina.
May Smudge come to the wedding too?
Or
Well, I guess.
that boy.
You need to keep him very close to you.
Aka.
Oh, I always keep him close, Your Grace.
Boy.
Fine, he can come.
Or back cool by
Don't
you.
forget to say goodbye to Lorsulia. She's leaving right after the wedding.
Mate.
Yes, I also need to say goodbye to Dusty.
Boy, yeah.
It's going to be alright.
Wana.
Yes, Father? We're almost ready for the wedding.
Be what?
Looks like it's going to be quite a banquet.
Inistu.
Yeah, for you, well, not for Lorsulia.
Ilakano.
I still can't believe she's leaving.
We bye.
Hopefully she can learn to be friends with Prince Ivo.
Alana.
I don't think she wants to.
Wada double.
I know. I wish we had more time to find the prince, but this is the way it has to be.
Boy, what?
Atuna.
Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Let's go. Council chamber. We're almost ready for the wedding.
E Bible. Oi.
We booked a florist,
Oi.
bought throne decorations.
P.
We'll have a live band.
Saddle boy.
There was no need. I just wanted to be done and over with. Who cares about some stupid decorations? It's the vows that are important. I hate weddings. People forget what they are really about.
Wada da be wa.
Well, it's going to be quite a party either way. I'll see you there.
Oi.
Yes, very well. Okay then. He is a party boober. Castle wall. Oh yeah, we should probably invite her, Lady Ada again. Because we did catch that guy. Alright, time to talk to Lorsulia.
Ila.
Oh, it's you. You wanted to see me?
Ufunuma.
I'm sorry I shouted at you, Father.
Mikanas.
Didn't mean it when I called you stupid.
Estene.
I just wish things were different.
Ustalaka.
I just wish I'd spent the past couple of days being with you, not angry at you.
Oi.
I know, darling, I know.
Ivo.
I love you, Father. Love you too.
Ah, big.
Love you more than anything in this world, Lily.
Uvana.
I know.
Bajo, huh?
You hate it when I call you that, but you're still my Lily.
Elakaf.
It's alright, Papa.
Alakana.
I'll miss you calling me Lily.
Obama.
Mother has prepared one hell of a wedding.
Adonfono.
Yes, I better get ready before she finds me.
Hey.
I'll see you at the party. Okay then. All's well that ends well, I'm sure. Seems like everything will totally be fine. Absolutely. Oh, look at that.
Bunas.
Darling. How are the wedding preparations?
Piva.
Everything is ready,
Ikana.
apart from one last thing.
Ikana.
Choosing a dress. I'll let you do the honors. Oh,
Mamo.
this is a middle ground gown.
Uvashina.
Nothing special, but for 25 pieces of gold we can't expect too much.
Ai.
What do you think? The puffy one, yes? Hmm.
Kuvina. Endo. Kasi. Ina.
She wants us to pick the puffy one. It's obviously not an option.
Umbala.
Found it in a chest of my old clothes. It even smells.
Kuvina.
Won't cost a coin, but what would everyone think?
Iva.
So, the puffy one.
Ikana.
Oh, I don't think we have enough.
Ainiva. Aba. Kabibas.
50 gold is nothing for such elegance. This is expensive.
Oh.
Kalana.
Don't you worry about the cost.
Oh, ma.
Bank said they will help us fund this dress, so it's almost free.
Oi.
How will that work exactly?
Pastinas.
Oh, I don't know. They'll spread the costs or something.
Janabala.
Don't worry about it. It won't cost us anything until the wedding is over. Oh. Well, you know what they say. Happy wife, happy life.
Koiba?
I won't skimp on my daughter's wedding.
Avampa.
Yes, Lucilia is going to love this one.
Ivana.
We don't have to pay anything.
Ivana.
Well, at least for now. Okay.
Imo.
Alright, I think that's everything. Oh. Next week. Here we go. Alright. Something happened? Oh no, no problem. Alright. Ugh.
Piuna.
I hate this dress.
Where? The Friday?
I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my
What's that?
new wife here.
Day was that?
I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure.
Why,
And, oh.
Where?
Ah, damn it. Ivo, are you alright?
Oi.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I'm perfectly fine. Thank you, Your Grace.
Friday.
So,
Friday.
like I said, company, my wife, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Here's to that.
Friday.
Forgive me. Father said I should make some kind of speech.
Friday.
I wasn't sure what to say. I hope it didn't offend you.
Oh, yeah.
You look, well, that's a big dress.
Fly.
Oh. Nice. Still a better... Oh, better not say anything about Rodovia. That would go bad. He's a good lad.
Dabate baro.
So uncomfortable. Yeah, very awkward. Wouldn't let you marry someone inappropriate, you know that, right?
Azifa.
A bit clumsy to be sure, but he'll grow out of that.
Kala.
Mm-hmm.
Flada oi.
I'll be on my way if you will excuse me.
Ka.
Talus,
Dabawa.
about the Rodovians.
Flada oi.
This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army, I get full access to the archives. Alright then.
Day was that.
Wasn't sure if you would honor our bargain, Eric. Why would you think that?
Kaboa. Sawai.
You're a family man, aren't you?
William
I
Flay.
didn't think you would want to let your daughter leave the nest just yet.
Yaboa.
Believe me, the other option didn't seem any better. And the party went on. Everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine. Oh, looked for him everywhere.
Tuuselle.
I've stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen.
Well.
Don't worry, we'll find him, Sidani.
Zuti.
The salad looks surprisingly flavorsome.
Zui.
What is it, a Calidese recipe? Look at that dress. Wonder how the young prince will find anything in the midst of it.
Zui.
These snails are extremely undercooked. Oh no.
A band.
What snails? That's not part of the menu. Smudge. Oh no, Smudge! He's gone. Oh no. Reptus Smudge, I would have survived. Party went better than anyone expected.
Flada oi.
Listen, I think I've wasted.
Oya das.
I've spent enough time with the guests.
Saya
I
koi.
really need to get back to the archives, so if you don't mind, I will take my leave, Eric.
Zadu.
Alice, hi, Grace.
Zui.
Leaving so early?
Zadu will
Toast, toast, drink at least one more with us.
Zai.
See? Perfect timing, Your Grace.
Flay.
Will I get some peace after that?
Oya.
To the young couple. Oh, watch it be poisoned. Oh no, it's poisoned. Oh shit, it's poisoned.
Kovu.
Eric, do something. Go and try to help Alice.
Oi.
Move. Oh no. Gosh dang it. Get out of here, bot. Be gone, bot. Wait, hold on. Hold report. Spam. Okay, then we'll also ban. Get out of here. All right. Anyway, he's not, is he? He might be dead.
はいだ
We should have spent that 5 gold on the miracle potion. Damn. Your Grace.
プライド
Father.
はいだ
How could you?
プラダおい
Eric, how could you ever allow for this to happen? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we are grateful for, but this?
Yes.
This is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight. The King of Atana, Talus, is dead. Ivo, you're Talus's only son. You have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo.
プライ
Eric, I can't believe this. How are you supposed to stop it? So, earlier, there was a merchant that came by and he was like really shady about selling this magical elixir that could solve, like, that could heal anything. And I think if I had bought that and saved it till now, then I probably would have saved him.
えいおいあい
Leave me no choice as new king of Atana. My first order is to
そうや
withhold the armies that my father promised to you. Oh shit!
プラダおい
And I will not be paying for your agents. Eric, the king of Davern, you are responsible for Talus's death, unless otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial.
プライアイ
Until then, Davern will not receive support from Atana. Oh no.
そうや
Lorcilia, pack your things. We're taking my father home.
Kaba.
Wait, no, you can't do that.
Boy.
Your Grace, the wedding is over.
And boy,
The
oi.
vows were said, the marriage still stands.
いいね
Have courage, my darling. Ah, damn. Kingdom has agents available for hire. They will be listed here. Make an agent available in the next week. You will need to pay them. Okay. So we've got the general. Okay. Damn.
Zo.
Man, that's all I can recall.
Zado.
Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. Surely you can remember more than that.
That boy,
Did you see anything suspicious? Anyone wandering off where they shouldn't?
hey.
Lady Lena was staring at Lorsulia's dress a bit too much, if you ask me, but nothing else, I'm afraid. And we are glad your daughter has been found safe as well. I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace. And we haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Talus's soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you have any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you need to have a very good reason to murder the King of Atana. Mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Redovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Talus's, Ivo's army. We'd seek help from other lords, in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we'll need to reach out to neighboring lords, make allies, sign treaties. Sounds like you're in quite a pickle, Your Grace. You're still here? Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra golden supplies to aid you too. 230 men and 6 gold. What's the catch?
Cowboy.
You do want something in return, I presume.
Zadu.
Lures from Pendle, Your Grace.
Zui.
You stopped delivering spices to my associates in Branca.
What the hell?
Turmeric, caraway, anise. Food's as bland as hell without all these.
What are they?
Persuade lures to renew the deliveries, and my men will aid you in the battle, Your Grace.
Oh.
I'll see what can be done.
What
Very well, Your Grace.
Uba.
Well, that's a start. We should invite lures over, see what we can do.
Uba.
I've also marked areas of interest on the map.
Uba.
It might be worth checking them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. We don't know when Rodovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I made a note of things we can do on our weekly summary, Your Grace. Should be able to deny payment for our agents. Can expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save it. Maintaining an army will also cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now on. And here are the petitioners. Perhaps the servant will shine some light on the case. Oh gosh. Alright. Pigeon. We've arrived at town as nothing like Davern. Vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly, it seems. Celia would love to get lost in here. Journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sidani would have made your ears fall off with her questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Atana. It all makes you feel very small. Top of all those rocks lies Hagos, like a nest, looking over everything. Now I understand why they used the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug Mother for me. Yours, Lorsulia.
Oi, boy.
This Tana can be very pretty.
Oi, Cabo.
But also very dangerous. You don't want to get caught out in the rural windstorms. We should reply to Lorsulia, tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course, which one's been out. Not sure. Maybe the girls have some questions. Of course, let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of reading. Gonna try to push for another 30 minutes though. It's a lot of reading, but I think I can do it. Your Grace, you called for me. I found your thief.
That boy.
Put the man in the dungeons where he belongs. Grace, if I may, can I take him with me? Of course, do whatever you may desire with him. Don't worry, Your Grace, I'll show him where his place is. Of course, you can count on my help during your coming battle. I don't have much to offer, but it's better than nothing. Glad we became allies, Lady Ada. It's good to have you on our side. It's my pleasure. Alright, 60 soldiers. Excellent. And there's the banker. Meet again, Your Grace. Shame what happened to King Talus, truly. But still, we ought to review your business, I'm afraid. As we discussed with Queen Aurelia, we have covered the costs of the dress. As this isn't your first loan from us, I'll have to add 10 gold feet to your total debt. Should bring everything to 60 gold. As usual, everything is repaid in weekly installments of 10 gold. Thank you. Youngsters these days, what wouldn't we do for them? Now, is there anything else I can help with? That's it for now. Okay. Taking that first loan might have been a mistake. You called for me, Your Grace? Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks, like I was told. I'm so sorry, Your Grace. Did nothing. I swear I did nothing by the gods. Please don't punish me. I swear I didn't know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. Swear I didn't know, Your Grace. Who hired this servant? Stop crying and tell me something useful. Have you seen anyone suspicious around the castle? No, Your Grace, I've seen no one, please. Let me go, I promise I didn't do anything. But the dungeon guard might know something. He has mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, though. I believe that narrows our search, then.
Uba Daibo.
You may go, but don't leave Davern until after the royal trial. Thank you, Your Grace. Alright, time to talk to the peasant.
Kibi.
My son in disgrace to the family.
No.
Sent him to gather brushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too dumb to find a way back home. Don't think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. I'm sorry.
Iba.
Can always try the neighboring villages, ask around. Oh, that's fine. I guess that's one less mouth to feed. Although I'll miss his ugly face. Well, okay then. Alright, let's talk to everybody. To the dungeon. Heard you know something about Talus's death.
Iba.
Tell me what happened during the wedding night.
Iba.
The servant said you saw someone.
Uta.
Saw someone? No, but I have found this.
Iba.
Some kind of tooth, I think.
Uba.
What is that? How did you obtain this?
Uba.
I was guiding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well,
Uba.
might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate after all.
Uba.
I never left the dungeons, of course.
Uta.
Until the end of my watch, that is.
Uba.
What happened at the end of your watch?
Iba. Doiba.
I was doing the usual check of the cellars. Yes, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth.
Uya.
Where exactly did you find this? I've spent this entire stream updating Sims mods and I'm still going. Oh. The wine cellar. Didn't see anyone going in there, though.
Kaboy.
Well, they probably crept in while you were busy drinking.
Iba. Doi.
Sorry, Your Grace, I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen.
Uba.
Okay, is there any... Can we go into the wine
Double.
cellars? I guess not. Bedchamber.
Anak,
What happened to the wedding was awful.
Boy. Boy.
Could have been me. Do
inalo,
you think Lorcilio will be alright?
uva.
Ivo seemed very upset.
Wanda Bayo.
I'm sure she will be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo.
Estina,
Who could have done something so terrible?
Wala Bayo.
Must have been one of the guests. We are gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial.
ubala.
Alright, let's hope it gets resolved quickly.
Inu,
I think I'll get some rest.
Boy.
I'll let you rest.
ina,
Lorcilia sent a letter.
Yaboa.
Arrived safely. She seems to like Atana.
enastiba.
I'm quite jealous of her. Atana is a beautiful place. The castle is much better than ours too.
Uba.
I hope she will learn her way around soon.
Bunas,
I am sure she will.
kavanilas,
When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them.
enekuvala,
Ask her how she is dealing with all these new things, and what has she been doing without her sisters.
Tabua.
Of course, I don't want to write her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do.
uva. Aba,
Alright, let's talk to the others. Council chamber. There's Sadani.
ipak,
Grace. Lorcilia wrote a letter.
That boy. Kuwaya.
Do you want me to say anything from you? Oh, yes. Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother let me.
hello,
Or, no.
inimu,
Tell her Salia read her diary.
ijimu,
No, that's not right.
Be what?
I have very limited space.
ekula,
So I can only say one thing?
You.
Yes.
isoula,
Oh, this is too big of a decision.
eno
I'll
ona,
come to you later when I think of something good enough.
Do it, boy.
Fine, don't worry about it too much. You will write more letters.
no,
But the first one is the most important.
Tibawo.
Well, come and see me whenever you're ready. Okay.
Kuwaya.
Actually, let's ask how she's doing. Is
Kuwaya.
everything alright?
Tabawada.
Last week's events were quite distressing for all of us.
puna,
I don't understand why this would happen.
doini,
How could someone eat Smudge?
iwinda,
Dusty is gone, and now Smudge is... well...
alawin,
Smudge is 6 feet underground.
u alakani,
But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him with a rock.
mate,
It's so boring here without Luli.
ishikuku,
You promised you'd convince her to stay.
elana,
Is she even going to visit us? Of course she will.
Oi, da
I'm
boy.
sure she will. Let's give her some time to settle in first, then we'll arrange to bring her for dinner.
Alana,
You think she could bring Dusty?
Oh,
I don't think so.
da boy, da.
He's a cat. They don't like to be locked up in a
I
cage
love
for
her.
hours. I'll find a new pet before she comes then. Alright, goodbye.
地吧我 boy.
So we found the tooth. Alright. How do we get out of here?
Cool here.
Big pointy animal or monster tooth?
Da ba de ba da wo.
We don't have big creatures around the castle. Someone must have lost it. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Be what?
Well, let's get out of here. Gardens. Here we go.
Asta,
Yes, father? Lord Sulia sent a letter.
地吧我
Sister has arrived safely in Atana.
不 boy 我
She said you would love it there.
you solo,
I'm sure I would if I ever got to leave this castle.
Oi, cabo.
You would be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah, right.
I cannot focus,
When you write to Luli, can you ask her about Ival? What is he like?
I cannot behave it.
I just can't imagine having to leave here and live with some strange man.
We bye.
If there is any free space in the letter, I'll ask her.
Hake,
Thank you.
if I say it,
Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it?
Doi.
No, what happened was terrible.
cannot ula,
The wedding went fairly well until then.
estaba,
Although Lord Sulia's dress was quite embarrassing.
elaste,
Can't believe you chose that one for her.
you solo,
I'd never let you choose my
Ba
dress.
do bo.
Tried my best to choose something good. I thought she'd like it.
opa,
Mother seemed to love it. Stay safe.
Cabo.
Don't do anything silly.
ino
Do
solo,
I ever? Alright. And back to the throne room.
Bye bye ya wo.
We should see what's going on with those spices. Would you like to invite Lurs, Your Grace? Sure.
Koi. Oh.
Double the
Alright.
allies panel, Lurs can be invited from there. Oh, we can invite a whole bunch of people. Okay. We upset some lords, the names will appear in red. This usually means you can't ally with them anymore. King Talus is dead. Joven, Lena, Violet, Grego, Masha, Lurs, Noixie, Et. Okay. Let's invite Lurs.
Ubo.
Let's investigate in
Ai
progress.
wo bai.
Prepare a table for you with the overview of all evidence.
Di ba o.
When we find evidence items, they will be shown on there, together with the information we've gathered about each one.
Du wai.
We can question lords about the items we have found so far. Okay.
Wai.
Let's write a letter.
Di ba.
Ask her about Ivo.
Ai bo. Oi ka.
How's he dealing with his father's
Di ba
death?
da bo.
Say that I wish to give him my condolences. Mentions that we are working on finding the murderer.
Bye bye bye.
Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Well, I think that's it for everything.
Boy ya.
Is the agent still available for... Oh, right. We can explore. We will send Stan out. There we go. Army needs food and supplies to stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger the army you have, the more supplies it will cost to maintain it. Pay the army upkeep, send click on the pay button. Okay. Don't pay the army upkeep cost, you will lose some soldiers. Stables, training grounds. Prepared general. Oh, these are so expensive. Okay. Well, we need another general, I think. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. I turned off the... Oh, I see. Alright. Okay, we need at least 1,000 soldiers. That's probably going to be tricky.
Oi, oi,
Ran into a small bandit camp.
oi, oi.
They were keeping a merchant captive. Helped them out, and in return he gave us this gold. Awesome. Well, there we go. There's Lurs. Called from your grace. I have this animal tooth. Found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Looks like a healthy animal, no holes or chips. Not sure what animal it could have come from, and not much of an expert on beasts. I've heard about spices. I've heard you have stopped supplying Branca with some resources. Spices, I believe? I suspect you've been speaking to Eden. He trades my spices with Praxis to get fortune dabs. Or some call it Dipu Dabu. It's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Wardovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? Has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational, highly addictive. It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people their lives. I want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. Praxis. That's far away. I've heard enough. Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Eden's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. If you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers, and I can also help with 6 supplies. Heard Eden is selling dust near Kasky. First step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. You're right. There's no place for dust in Davern. Thank you, Your Grace. Alright, that's all for now. Alright. Pietro, what do you have to candy? Sorry for what I said last time, I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that is worse, right? How can I help you? How can I help you if you won't tell me exactly what's happening? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I saw a man, and no, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you, Your Grace. What if this person's listening? You should leave. Do not waste my time if you can't come up with a way for me to help you. Fine, Your Grace. I really didn't mean to upset you. I am just so scared. Don't come here again. Sadani, Your Grace. I hate that little Lorsulia has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I already miss her. When I have her wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can. Mother said Lorsulia sent a letter, and that she is fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Lorsulia about the cat father? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he alive even? I will ask her about Dusty. Thank you, Father. I mean, Your Grace. Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today? Please? Of course. I will see you in the gardens once I'm done in here. Okay. Peasants, tell me what you want. Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. If the village is still burning, most of our supplies are already lost.
가부터요.
Please send us some help. Alright. Let's send a general.
원다봐요.
These men will help you put out the fires and get back to work again.
가봐요.
That won't give us back all that we have lost, but I suppose we could use some kind of help. Alright.
아이고 아이.
Send General Kasky. He should be able to stop the sales
아이고
raids.
아이.
If we manage to do it without problems, we can show Lurs that we're on his side. He will aid us with his armor and supplies.
봐봐요.
If we do this, though, we'll probably offend Eden, and he will not join our banners. Well, you know what? Screw Eden. He's selling drugs in our kingdom, and that's not good. To the gardens. Yes, Father? How's your practice?
와.
You ready?
아.
Hey, that was good.
Atuna.
Ha, I know.
과.
Ah. Too slow. Haha.
Wana.
Have you heard about Sadani?
왜?
What happened?
Bear o abata.
I told her she should find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting.
Wasama.
She has been leaving bait in the garden since then.
Ekicha ewa.
Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind the bush.
Eleke.
In the evening, I told her something took her bait.
Anasteva.
When she saw a huge skunk half her size, she panicked.
Esto cool.
She grabbed my sword. She could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge.
거의.
Poor Sadani.
따보아.
She wouldn't hurt an animal.
Asta.
Mother heard her scream.
Inistu.
She came and ruined everything.
Una estela.
Sadani actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed.
어.
Oh, Asalia.
Ino o.
Come on, Father, you have to admit this is funny. Bleh. Hi, Elliot. Welcome back. Not funny at all.
또이.
Sonny must have been very scared.
Una sta.
Still can't believe she would pick up a sword, though.
또이 바보아.
You to stop pulling these pranks on her, something could happen.
Picana.
Oh, you're no fun at all.
가보이.
We should end it here. Better check on Sonny. Okay, time to check on our other daughter.
Uno.
You want to talk about the skunk?
뭐이?
Sally told me what happened.
Pini.
Well,
Esto ola.
I just got scared and I didn't know what else to do.
Eka.
It was dark out there and the eyes were shiny.
La
I was
kufana.
worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle.
Duzale.
So I just took Acelia's sword.
Ekamu.
Sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, Father.
Izun.
I hope you forgive me. Of course I forgive you.
따보이야.
It was an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway.
뭐라봐요.
You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright?
Kufu.
Fine, I won't. Goodbye.
따보이.
Alright, let's find someone else to invite. Language here sounds like a mix between Slavic and Spanish, not gonna lie. That kind of sounds about right. Alright. Actually, let's see. I'm going to invite Etten and see what he wants. And we'll see what happens. I think it might have to do with Lurs. Okay, spice supply was discontinued. Instruct Lurs for Pendle in order to fix the problem. Turned out that Etten was trading spices in order to get Oracle Dust. Okay. There's a new one who is selling Oracle Dust. There's a cascade close to Oracle Dust trading stand. Okay. Then already... Oh yeah, I already sent the general out. Okay. Because I heard Una, which sounds very Spanish, but then a lot of Slavic pronounced words. I think it's just kind of supposed to be gibberish, but I'm not sure. Okay, carnival, stables, 10 army per week. Okay, so we spent the gold on the general. Let's do the stables. Thank you for the hydrate. Zip zip, yep. Thank you. You know, it would be really funny if this Lord Edens showed up and we were just like, to the dungeon with you. Grace, how's the investigation going? I found this animal tooth, but I don't know how it ended up in the castle. I've put a table for you where you can inspect it. You can find interesting lords. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to learn something from them. Remember that they might not always tell the truth, Your Grace. And while we're inviting them, we should try to form alliances too. Okay. How can I be of service? I have this animal tooth. Can you tell me anything about it? What was the animal tooth doing in your wine cellar? Almost typed almost typed furball as cyberball. Oh gosh. Looks like someone has lost it. I'm trying to find its owner. Oh no, Eric. Probably someone who's interested in animals or creatures, shall I say. I don't know why you need the spices. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it is medical use more than anything else. It's just an easy way to make some gold. Doesn't matter if you sell dust or not, it's going to get out to people anyway. If we're the ones selling it, then at least we are the ones profiting. You just pass it on, don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. In fact, I could really use your help with this operation. And in return, I will always be at your service. I have a location near Beltois that has some problems with locals. Send an agent its way and maybe he could give us a hand. Also, if anything out of the ordinary happens, then make sure I'm the first to know. We need to keep our eye on other sellers. If anyone comes selling, make sure to buy a pack or two. I'll be able to double your earnings. If you do right by me, I'll be sure to do right by you. I'll give you my men, gold, and supplies. I can't. I'll see what can be done. That's the spirit. I'm going to make us richer, Grace. Oh no. He took that as a yes. The gold from our business, you won't even need a Tana to aid you in battle. Look, I'll throw in something extra for your efforts. Alongside 230 men, I will throw in my hounds. They're deadly and precise. The Vidovians won't know what hit them. Oh, and I think I just remembered something about the night Talus died. I've had a fair bit of drink at this stage, so everything was kind of blurry. I did see someone in the gardens that night when I was watering the flowers. If you haven't already, you might want to poke around in there. So you're welcome, Your Grace. That will be all. Your Grace. Alright. Fireball is what you meant to type. Oh! This new pet you're hiding there? Your Grace, may I introduce you? The Stabber. Oh no. The Hedgehog. How did you come up with this? What is this all about? Well, Father, do you know the tale of Hansen? No. Hansen was a hedgehog who rode on a black rooster, Your Grace. English is just hard. No, I get it. English is absurdly hard. Even I have trouble speaking it. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped the king find his way home. As a prize, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever greets him first upon his return home. Turned out the king's daughter was the first to greet him.
Me tamaka.
1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess.
E asu.
It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hansen was,
E ustafono.
but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him,
Hasta la ca.
Hansen turned into the most handsome prince with the biggest castle made of diamonds. We're going to go eep. Good night. Alright, good night, Elliot. Have a good eep. Huh, the story sounds familiar.
Double.
I wish life was as simple as a fairy tale.
Ukamokush.
Yes, Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bed, Father.
Hello.
It's a well-known story.
U
A
alakani.
lot of books have different versions of it. The most popular was something about an old man with white hair killing monsters. Oh! Witcher reference! Here we go! Nice to see you again, Riley. It was nice to see you again too, Elliot. Hope you have a good night.
Usta.
It's very silly, but Danica likes this one a lot.
Inala.
See, I will turn the stabber into a prince.
Or.
A prince?
Alana.
Oh, it's not for me, Father.
Alam no a.
Once the stabber is a prince. That sounds so aggressive with the punctuation. Apologies. Oh, no, that's okay. You know, get Lily back. I'm sure she will like him more than Ivo.
Ulana kili.
She and Dusty can come back to the castle. Fine, keep the stabber.
Abadaya.
Keep the stabber close to you, but don't lose them. And don't stab yourself. It's not the stabber. It's the stabber. See you around? Alright, see you around. Stabber is on a mission. He is about to stab someone.
Obai.
At least she will be occupied.
Diba wo.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Alright, peasants, hello.
Diba.
Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits.
Goodbye.
These scum are fiercer than any others.
Tabawo.
There have been casualties, they have killed an entire family.
Tabawo.
We're counting on help from your general. Grace.
Iwawa.
Oh gosh. I have no general.
Boya.
With your pitchforks and keep your eyes open, maybe they won't show up again.
Goodbye.
We would feel safer with the royal army at our side, but I understand. Okay.
Goodbye.
That offer is very generous, Your Grace.
Bye.
We could certainly use his hounds and army in the battle,
Bye bye bye.
but as promising as training does sound, it could cause problems later.
Goodbye.
If we decide to help Etten, we can be sure that... oh, excuse me. We can be sure that Lurs will cancel his offer of an army. We shouldn't allow dust sails in Davern.
Ubkawa.
Guards know what havoc this substance will cause in the future.
Ubataibo.
Better not risk it. I don't want people to come to me crying that they've lost family members to this poison.
Ayobai.
Of course, Your Grace. In that case, we should aid Lurs in stopping this nasty business.
Awai.
Send a general to Kasky as soon as possible to shut down that trading site he was talking about.
Ibaoa.
And if we ever come across anyone wanting to sell dust, we should imprison them for a while just to discourage further sales.
Iwoawe.
Lurs will be happy to hear this, so after we have done what he asked for, we should invite him over. Okay. Allies. Alright. Let's invite Joven. Let's see what he wants. Okay, our general isn't back yet. Let's do a loop around. Let's talk to the queen.
Inu.
Darling? Lord Eden visited me. Turns out he is training Oracle Dust and wants my help with it. Lord Lurs doesn't approve of the business, he thinks it's bad for people. Both of the lords have promised to lead us to their armies if we help them. But really, I don't know what to think about it.
Inosta.
Well, do you really think that selling dust is bad for people? It does have side effects. More people start using it with no regulation, we could have problems. We don't have enough resources or doctors to deal with things going wrong. But again, it might also be that nothing bad happens. What do you think?
Inkuvana.
I hear God's servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine.
Vanilas.
After the war with Ordovia, if things start going wrong, we can always stop supporting Eden.
爸就无哈。
Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it's worth thinking
Jana
about it.
Balak.
It's fine, dear. Let me know if you need to discuss anything else. The lead on the
我
investigation.
大大不王，
Found some clues that might lead us to the person.
Ikana.
What have you found? An animal tooth.
我会大不，
This animal tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near the
不怕
tavern.
我。
A guard found it in the wine cellar.
Enakuvala.
Could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before.
Enastiba.
Maybe take it to a hunter, see if he can tell where exactly this tooth came
大
from.
不会，
We don't have a hunter in the castle.
大不我大。
I'll ask Audrey to put the word out that we're looking for one.
Hey.
Okay. That's all I found.
Imo.
Okay, so we want to talk to everybody then. Investigation progress.
我爸呀
Got a
我，
table for you with.
爸爸呀我，伊娃。
Okay, it's just gonna tell us about the table. So I guess we can take a look at it again.
哎不，卡，
Tooth. Okay, so we still need to question suspects and find an expert. It's nothing new. Alright, we have no gold. We do not have a lot of gold, but we do have a lot of food. Let's heckin' get a carnival. Alright. Pigeon. King Ivo greatly mourns the loss of his father. The funeral took place as soon as we arrived. Talus is sorely missed amongst the lords and advisors. Together with King Ivo, we prayed for justice for his father. They say he's in a better place now. Journey home helped King Ivo clear his head, and he realizes that King of Tavern didn't have anything to do with poisoning his father. Although you and King Ivo did part on the friendliest manner, King Ivo wishes to apologize for his words, but says that his advisors forced his hand to stand by his decision. King Ivo wishes to send you support, as his father promised, but his hands are tied until the royal trial is concluded. He counts on your quick investigation into the murder, which he believes will prove your innocence. Alright. Thank you for the posture check, the hydrate, and the stretch. And here comes the bonk. I can feel it coming. There it is. Alright. Oh, stretch, posture check, and hydrate. Alright. Alright.
大不会，
King Ivo. I still can't get used to that.
不保，
I suppose no one imagined Ivo taking the throne so soon.
喂拜，
It's good that at least he knows they didn't poison Dallas.
哦，
We will still need to convince his advisors and lords.
爸喂，
We will need to see the murderer before they support sending their whole army to help Davern.
伊爸不，
We'll find the ones responsible, I'm sure.
不会呀，
Let's ask Lorsulia something else. Ask her about Dusty.
不，
Ask her about the cat.
对，
Tell her Sedana keeps pestering me.
哎我喂，
Very well, Your Grace. I'll write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Alright. Let's talk to Stan. Help the villagers rebuild their homes in the barn, Your Grace. Excellent. Next time someone talks about their village being attacked, we'll send the general. Or,
卢
I
大
don't，know. Lord Jovan, Your Grace.
大的，
My condolences about Talus's death.
大的，
I've heard about Rodovia.
大的，
I will help you with them.
大的，
120 men will be at your
不
command.
会的，
I will also give you 5 gold.
大的
But
喂，
only if Sir Frederick joins your ranks.
大的，
I wouldn't want to upset him. Sir Frederick?
卡布啊，喂的，
Battle for Brianna?
大的，
You must have heard.
Ai da.
He led the defense force, propelled an army 5 times bigger.
Da da boy.
My superior officer. I served under his banner.
Hey da boy.
Although it's been many years we keep in contact, we trained together.
Da.
Recent years haven't been easy for him, I must say. Thank you, Joven.
Boya. Kuya.
I'll send a pigeon right away.
Do da.
Not to worry, Your Grace.
Ai da da.
I'm sure Sir Frederick will help. It's just a formality. I have this animal tooth.
Da ba bo bo. Ba da.
You have an extensive library, Your Grace. Why don't you have a bestiary you could look at?
Boy.
I don't think we keep any bestiaries in our library.
What da.
I don't either. I think someone who has personally dealt with a lot of animals would know more about this tooth. Okay.
Boy. Ah. Why?
Can we ask him about... Can we
Why?
send for a hunter, maybe? Alright. Okay, let's send for Sir Frederick. Might as well do that now. Pietro,
Singapore.
I've really gone overboard this time.
Yeah.
I know it was you.
Vina.
Now everything is clear.
Osino.
I stayed in the woods, waiting for 3 weeks.
K.
But now I know. Calm down.
Kuya.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Uba.
Sir, this is all just happening in your head.
Boya.
No one is trying to harm you, you need to calm down.
T.
In my head,
Rama.
my door was open, and my cat was gone.
No.
She wouldn't have left by herself.
Boy.
She's a cat, of course she would.
Oi.
No, that's a lie.
Pinata.
Wait, why am I here? I better go now.
Hey.
I can leave, right?
Avino.
What do I do? What do I do? Hey, Shroomy, how's it going? Ah, been bonked.
Kuya.
What are you doing here with that brush? Sure is going? That's good to know. It's going. Good to know it's going rather than stopping. Mother made me sweep all the corridors.
Kuya.
What did you do this time? Nothing.
Boy.
Tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear.
Ibabo.
This game is so good. Oh yeah, it's been great so far. Mother will tell me what you did if you don't. I'd better start sweeping before she finds me. Alright, next peasant. Grace, I hear the wedding was a right feast. I mean, apologies for my impoliteness. My condolences to King Talus. I am sure he'll be missed.
That boy.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you, I will pass them on. My family has just moved to the capital. We have a house, but our garden isn't big enough. We can barely fit our horses. We'd like a bigger house with a big garden and a beautiful front porch. For us, simple farmers, that's an expense we could never afford. But for a king, it's probably nothing. It only cost a fraction of what you paid for the wedding dress, Your Grace. 25 gold is all I ask for. Are you out of your mind?
That boy.
I don't have gold to waste on your new house. If you want it, work for it. The castle gold is reserved for people in need.
Kupawa.
You better leave before my guards take you out. So you spend that much on a dress your daughter wore once, but you can't help your people with a new house. You buy half the village just for the gold from that dress. I'll make sure everyone knows about this. Well, shoot. Oh well. Next peasant. My name is Olivia Grace. I come from the forest. I'm the leader of the cult of the trees in the western woods. I know I'm probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, Grace. I've asked all the neighboring villages for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest we have a secret oak. Because of all the recent rains, the area around it has flooded. A stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We've tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray to, Your Grace. Without it, they are depressed and scared. I can't bear to see them so hopeless. Please help us, Your Grace. We have no gold. What should we look? Are you praying to a tree?
Esta uva.
Yes, Your Grace, it's the tree of the god of thunder.
Ula kana.
Symbol of love and life, filled with healing powers.
Uluda kana.
Nothing bad can happen to this tree, Your Grace. Please, I beg you. We don't have enough resources. I guess I'll send a general. Organize someone to help dig a ditch for the water to drink. You can find us in the western woodland, Your Grace.
Joanna
I'll send my
Estela.
dearest prayers for you, Your Grace. Thank you. You're welcome. Well, I hope that pays off. Looks like we did get 2 contentment, though.
Hey, Bell.
Grace, traveling merchant here.
Hey, there.
I'm selling you exclusive wares if you're
Hey,
interested.
Darren.
Silk, perfumes, books, and decorations, whatever your royal soul might desire.
Goo.
Something tells me you might be interested in far more delicate merchandise, though.
Hey?
I have a knack for these things, am I right? Tell me more. Tell me more. I'm listening. How fantastic.
Hey, there.
You see, I have something very precious here. Satisfaction for the most disillusioned pleasure seekers.
Hey, there, Bill.
Some say it's a perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired.
Hey, there.
Others may use it purely for recreation.
There, baby.
It's very good generally if you're going through a bad spell, Your Grace.
Hey, baby.
I have 1 pack of dust for just 7 pieces of gold.
Hey, Bill.
If you're tempted to grab another sack, I might throw it in for only 5 gold.
Here, Bill.
2 whole packs for 12 gold.
There, Bob.
No, that isn't a deal with... Okay. Throwing them in my dungeon.
What the? Baka.
There's nothing wrong with that. With selling a few packs of sugar dust.
Go, baby.
What other pleasures were you thinking about?
Bah.
Oracle dust? I've never heard of it.
Kraidu.
How dare you lie to your king?
Kaiwata.
My guards will take care of you at the exit. And there we go.
Ubai. Ubai.
I have no idea how to find how to
Kuiwaya.
send word for a hunter. I guess I might just have to have a pigeon available.
Here. Down.
Yeah, by this place, please let me out.
Up, down.
I didn't know your grace disapproves of the dust.
Bill.
Thought it was like any other consumable product.
Wata.
People get sick because of this stuff.
Kupawa.
Everyone who sells dust in Davern will be imprisoned.
Kuiwaya.
We'll stay here until Lord Lurs arrives.
Up. Opa. Ibawa.
We need to fix that roof eventually. Eventually.
Ibana.
What did Acelia do?
Kabawoy.
Made her sweep all the corridors in the castle?
Koi.
This must have been serious.
Kalana.
Oh, Eric, she is behaving worse and worse as she grows up.
Akudu.
She convinced one of our servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh gods.
Huma.
It didn't end well. The servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek.
Igabanu.
You shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric.
Opa
I
Kubai.
know I shouldn't have, but I feel that if I had said no, she'd still do it in secret.
Alakavun.
I know, Eric. We need to pay more attention to her, especially now Luli is not here. Alright.
Mamo.
Next week, here we go. Alright, so there's still the payment for the dress. I should have gone with a cheaper dress, honestly. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more week and then I'm gonna call it a night. Craft will flourish, no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet, for the dust spreads fastest in the sandstorm.
Iwai.
Can you make any sense out of this, Audrey?
Abai.
I'm afraid just as much as you, Your Grace. Something tells me it's to do with the Oracle dust, though.
Ubao.
You should pass this on to either Lurs or Eden.
Iba.
It's your call, Your Grace. Well, boy, howdy. Sir Frederick.
Kibi.
At your service, Your Grace. Looking for allies.
Oi. Uba.
Lord Joven mentioned you could help.
Tamompino.
Ah, yes. I've heard of your troubles, your grace.
I may know about it though.
Cordovians lack proper training, but gods know what they have at their disposal.
Baba do it a ball.
My 80 men, 4 gold, and 2 supplies will be a great boon.
Shabono.
As a noble knight, it is my duty to help those in need.
Pata tuna ho.
However, I can't allow liars to taint a knight's honor.
Eh.
The battles for Brianna, Keldu.
Shabono.
Under my command, the army of the two-headed bird was defeated.
Obama.
I have lost 3 fingers in my time.
Kapati.
I have endured many broken bones.
Kiwi.
But Noxe, not a single scar.
Obama.
Even the finest swordsmen bear scars.
Eh.
Many have fought and died.
Tamompino.
That Noxe, show me a single person who can confirm his accomplishments. Someone who actually saw him in a fight. For all we know, it's just prettily worded lies.
Kabano no.
Noxe is a deceiving liar, and I ask you to help me prove it. Noxe?
Oya.
This fellow got well under your skin. Who is he?
Kiwi.
Noxe the Dragon Slayer, he calls himself.
Ah.
Thinks he's a knight, but he's far from it.
Baba Bono.
Usually travels around quite a bit, but I hear people have seen him around Davern recently.
Baba do it a ball.
If you meet him, he'll surely tell you the same story he tells everyone.
Eh.
There's something about a griffin in a tree.
I may know about it though.
He sets the tree on fire, the big griffin comes to save her cubs, but catches her wings on fire. Drops down and he finishes her off.
Kiwi.
It doesn't matter.
Baba do it a ball.
It's always the same story, different details. I've heard enough.
Tibawo.
What is it that you need help with, did you say?
Shabono.
Tell him that there's a light leakage in the nearby forest.
Tamompino.
The creature's just a story, and of course, it's not there.
Da.
See what he says, though.
Eh.
If he brings you proof, then we catch him red-handed.
Abadamada.
Help me show everyone that he's what he's really made of, and I will stand by your side in one more battle. That's all.
Kiwi.
As you please. Alright, soldier, what do you have to say? Your grace. One of the nearby lords has committed suicide. I believe it was Pietro. He jumped down from a bridge into the river. Some children found him floating past the village. They got quite scared. He left this note.
Oh.
I am deeply sorry.
Oya bayo.
Let his family know they can count on us if they need anything. He didn't have anyone, your grace.
Yaboa.
Thank you for the information.
Koi.
It's a note from Pietro.
Boy.
It reads,
Obawa.
I don't know who it was that kept following me,
Boya.
and I cannot take living in fear anymore.
Ibadabo.
I hope you are happy now that I am gone, whoever you are.
We buy.
That's terrible. I wish we could have helped him.
Daboa. Daboa. Yaboba. Doiba. Ibabo.
Oh, that's a secret message. Oh,
Abo.
Large tooth.
Daboa da. Kaboy. Daboa.
Alright, let's talk to our daughter.
Kala,
Your Grace,
alaku,
I come to you with a special request.
itape,
To turn Stabber into a prince, I need to lift his curse.
ele,
I've researched more into it.
Bye bye.
I think you're the youngest one of us who can read, Sidani.
alawi,
Well, I made Danica read it for me.
una,
I already love him as hard as I can. I squish and tickle his tummy all the time.
esina,
But now I need to make him rich.
elakana,
Your Grace, may I please request 1 piece of gold?
ipak,
I'll pay it back, I promise. Piece of gold to make the hedgehog rich. Of course.
Kuwaya.
Don't lose it. Thank you, Father. Your efforts will not be forgotten.
elana,
I also need to find a black rooster with a saddle.
ekau,
You know where I could find one?
Boy.
Oh, my pumpkin, I honestly don't know.
alaku,
That's fine, my king. I shall find one myself. I love her. She's really sweet. Alright. Let's take a tour around really quick. Let's do a lap. There's nowhere we need to be. Well, I think, yeah, we don't have a general. We do have a pigeon, though. So I guess we will... Yeah, let's go and see... Yeah, let's see what this Noxki guy is all about. We'll do that quest. Alright, I think this is a good place to stop for now. My I think my throat is starting to get a little sore and tired from reading so much. So Wednesday I'm probably gonna play some more Control, and then on Thursday we'll do some God of War to finish up the weekend. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap that up for now. Thank you everybody for hanging out and just in general lurking, hanging out, chatting. Thank you everybody that resubbed. I always appreciate it. And let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. Let's see what's going on tonight. Let's see. Oh, my friend Eve is having another Darkness Collective night playing her World of Darkness game. So let's actually go and raid her this time. Alright, and well, thank you everybody for hanging around. I will catch you all on Wednesday. And until next time, I'll see you later.